6 months ago, I moved from Sweden to Los Angeles to study at UCLA. It's been a wild ride. Luckily, I have this digital video diary called YouTube, so today I will be reacting to my first videos and let's see how life has changed. I'm moving to Los Angeles. Ooh. I only brought this bag. Kidding! Me and my 100 kilos. I have a computer screen in there. Make it or break it. I brought 3 bags. We're here. What's happening? It's been a minute. But I'm home. This is my home. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so I still live in that same apartment, and honestly, when I got here, it was like this weird feeling of emptiness and confusion. I remember that feeling where I sat here in the apartment, which I still love, and just like, wow, now what? How do I build this life up? Where do I even start? And to do that all by yourself, I've done that before, and it's honestly tough. I've moved so many times in my life, having to just start all over. This is the 8th time I'm starting my life over, having to find new friends and community and all of that, just starting from scratch. And honestly, I'm kind of sick of it, because I was thinking yesterday, well, do I really want to do my OPTs or my 1-year work visa in Los Angeles because it's so expensive? But then I'm thinking, do I want to do this a 9th time, you know? I don't know. Just seeing that video, I remember that feeling so clearly, and it was tough, honestly. I just want to not have to do this all over, you know? Home sweet home. Let's see what we got here. Lean cuisine. I don't have a stove, so everything is gonna be microwave from here. Expectations versus reality. When I first went shopping, I mean, the prices, they just hurt so much. So I lost some weight because I didn't feel like I could afford to eat. Now, what happened is I just tap my card and I don't look. Like, that was the only way for me to be able to cope. People here complain about prices, but I'm like, have you tried to pay with a foreign currency that is like worthless? I still look at the prices when I buy it, but then the total, I'm like, just take my money. What am I gonna do? I need to eat, right? So things are going great. So if you're going to be obsessing about how everything is expensive, that's gonna take the joy out of this whole experience. I met with this amazing person and personal trainer, Josephine Holmberg, who also went to the same program. So she showed me around the UCLA campus. It was so nice. Okay. Oh, Josephine. Okay, so when I was 19, I moved to Canada, did this whole thing all by myself again. That was rough because that was like pre-social media. Working so hard to get friends. It sounds so desperate, but it was honestly rough. Josephine and I, we went on Instagram. Elin and I, who also has a YouTube channel, we met in a comment section on a YouTube video. So it's easier this time around, and for anyone who's done that maybe once or twice, you know, that can be tough, and I'm honestly tired. Today I'm having my first in-person class, which is Resistance Training Fundamentals. Just a little background story. I have a master's degree in chemistry, so this is my 6th year of school, which is kind of crazy. Like, feels so different this time around. I'm gonna study fitness instruction, which is a 9-month certificate program at UCLA Extension. First day of school in Sweden never looked this good. It's so warm, it's so nice, sun is shining. Come along on my UCLA journey. First class done! Just casually riding my little kick bike back home. Whew, okay, there's a lot to touch on here. That scooter. I had some knee issues when I got here, so I needed to get a scooter because I'm walking 15 minutes to get to the bus. However, I started to get some tingling in my fingers because of, like, it's very shaky. So I had to let that go, and now I'm just walking. I'm walking so much and it takes quite a while, but I'm also like, I have time. I have time to make phone calls or listen to music or a podcast or whatever. I loved my little scooter, but oh well. I'm gonna be the coolest kid on the block. They see me rolling. Yeah, okay, so 6th year of school. Honestly, I'm so sick and tired. Here's a weird thing. When I, say that I study fitness instruction, people are like, oh, that's fun. And then I'm like, yeah, but I also have a 5-year master's degree in chemistry. And they're like, oh my God, it's like, oh. And I'm just thinking, oh, student loans. What a way to waste your life. Honestly, if someone asked me, what do you think about going into the chemistry field? I'm like, yeah, if you want to waste money, your life, and be broke, then go for it. If I could relive my life, I would never waste it on chemistry, to be honest. I know my mom would disagree. She'd be like, you never know when you're gonna need that degree. And I'm like, yeah, I hope you're right. The thing is, it pays like 0. It's just, that was a waste of life. If I could relive my life, I would not do that again. Hey, money isn't everything. If you're in LA, money is almost everything, and it's so sad. What would you do if you got to relive your life? What would you do differently? Walk out the door, and then when it arrives, inshallah. If you've been watching any of my other videos, you've seen me complain about the carless life in Los Angeles. Definitely the inconvenient carless life in Los Angeles. Do I love riding my little kick bike next to this crowded road? No. Okay, I missed the bus. And I was like complaining about the carless life in Los Angeles, and it's like, yeah, you seem to be really upset about that, because like that's all you talk about. But I'm also like, well, have you tried being without a car in Los Angeles? It is so incredibly inconvenient. And I'm also going to be looking at a car today. Yeah, the carless life. Okay, so I thought that I had to get a car when I moved here, and I was really looking for a car, and I was so miserable not having a car, feeling sorry for myself. When I decided not to get a car, to take the bus whenever I could and Uber the rest, my outlook changed. I made a calculation of how much money a car would cost with insurance, gas, if it breaks down, because obviously I'm getting a wreck. And I thought around $400 a month, that's a lot of Uber. It's just working, and it's so worry-free. So I'm hoping that even though I'm gonna be working in like 4 months, I hope that I find a job where I can get there without a car. That's my goal, because the freedom. Well, I know the car is freedom too. I'm loving the carless life. It works incredibly well, surprisingly well. Yes, it feels a bit more festive. Yeah. This is so weird. So we just went in, like it was open. I don't know. Okay, so just to give you an idea, what you see here, does it smell good? No. It's like in a basement. It doesn't feel, it's a nice area, but this is what you're getting for $1,400 a month in LA. I mean, it doesn't smell as bad now. Oh yeah, housing situation in LA. Most people have roommates, and if you're from Sweden, people live on their own because they can. I had some friends who are a bit younger. They were 4 girls living in an apartment, 2 rooms, so sharing 2 people in 1 room. I believe they paid around $1,000 per month, and now I think they stay 6 people in another apartment. I think they pay around $650 a month to share a room with 2 other people and an apartment with 5 other people. Welcome to LA. I would probably be okay with that if I was 19, 20 as well. I'm too old for that. Quite a few years later, I'm finally here. One of the things that bothered me the most is people questioning my desire to be here. Why does it bother you that I have a dream that is maybe not your dream? You do you, boo! Every time I was in the States on holiday, I was like, wow, I really want to live here. And they're like, well, you must know that living abroad is not the same as being on holiday. Here's my verdict. I've been saying so many times, just waking up, getting out the door, and being so grateful. It was everything I ever imagined. It's exactly what I dreamt of and more. I finally feel that I'm at home. Whenever you have a dream for so long and then you finally get to it, it's always this aspect of, what if it's not everything I ever dreamt of? The thing is, it was everything I thought it would be and better. When I was at home, you know, when you're in the hamster wheel, you're just doing life. And it required so much for me to be able to enjoy that. Now, I'm not on vacation, definitely not. I'm studying and I have a half-time job as a personal trainer. I'm officially a part of that hamster wheel again, and it doesn't even feel like it. It doesn't take a lot for me to be happy here. So we are at Venice Beach right now. We just decided to watch the sunset, so we're getting there. It's so nice. Have you? I feel like I'm on vacation.
Yeah, me too.
We're just loving this right now. Imagine when we're gray and old, we're gonna remember this moment right here. I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Before I got a job, I had a lot of time and we did a lot of fun things, and it did feel more as we were on holiday. It doesn't anymore the same way because I'm working, but I still love this life. So back home, I would live for the weekend, and now sometimes I'm even looking forward to the week. And that's new, which is way better because the weeks are long, the weekends are short, so you can't live for the weekend. That's been a huge change, and I'm so happy for that. One of the reasons I love Tuesdays is that the Swedish girls, we meet before our resistance training fundamentals class and have some food from the food court. And it's just such a wonderful tradition, and I know I'm gonna look back at those days and be like, wow, those were the days, you know? Oh my god, yeah, those were the days. It's been 6 amazing months, honestly, and now I'm soon finishing the second quarter, just 1 quarter to go. Time flies when you're having fun. I don't know what's going to happen after I graduate. There are plenty of personal training jobs, so that's wonderful. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay here, if I'm gonna move somewhere. So many unknown things, and honestly, if you're moving to a new country like this, if you're a control freak, good luck. There are so many things that are out of your control. I don't love that, but you just have to deal with it. So a lot of unknown things. One part of me just wants to, you know, just settle down somewhere for once and not just think about what's my next move, what's gonna happen next. So as for right now, as for today, life is good. It's been such a cool journey. Thank you for joining me on this little 6-month anniversary video. To see the full vlogs, click right here.